What if civilization walked willingly into its own grave? What if pride became more powerful than reason? What if a continent chose war over peace? August 1914 arrives in silence. Europe pretends everything is normal. Diplomats exchange formal smiles. Newspapers print confident headlines. Crowds cheer in city squares. Bands play triumphant music. Young men volunteer eagerly. They believe the war will be short. They believe glory awaits them. They believe death is for someone else. They are wrong. Beneath the celebration lies fear. Empires feel threatened. Germany rises rapidly. France remembers humiliation. Britain protects its empire. Russia guards Slavic pride. Austria-Hungary fears collapse. The Ottoman Empire weakens daily. Nationalism poisons compromise. Militarism replaces diplomacy. Factories produce artillery shells endlessly. Railways prepare to move armies. Navies expand in rivalry. War plans are timed to the minute. Alliances divide Europe into two camps. Germany stands with Austria-Hungary. France stands with Russia. Britain edges toward France. Italy hesitates. The Ottoman Empire calculates survival. The Balkans tremble with tension. June 28, 1914 arrives. Sarajevo waits under the sun. Archduke Franz Ferdinand rides in an open car. He is heir to the throne of Austria-Hungary. A young assassin steps forward. Gavrilo Princip raises his pistol. 2 shots shatter the morning. The Archduke falls. His wife falls beside him. Blood stains the street. The world changes instantly. Austria-Hungary demands punishment. Serbia denies responsibility. Ultimatums are delivered. Diplomacy fractures. Austria-Hungary declares war. Russia mobilizes. Germany mobilizes. France prepares. Britain prepares. Europe descends into chaos. Germany executes the Schlieffen Plan. Troops surge through Belgium. Civilians flee in terror. Churches burn. Cities fall. Belgium resists fiercely. Britain declares war. The Western Front ignites. In September 1914, the Battle of the Marne begins. French forces counterattack desperately. Paris stands on the edge. Taxi drivers carry soldiers to the front. The German advance halts. Trenches are dug rapidly. Barbed wire spreads like thorns. Mud swallows boots. Rain fills craters with rot. Rats feast on corpses. Lice infest uniforms. Artillery screams endlessly. Shells tear men apart. Machine guns mow down waves of soldiers. Poison gas rolls silently across fields. Men choke blindly. Skin burns. Eyes blister. The land becomes a wasteland. Verdun erupts in 1916. Germany seeks to bleed France dry. Fort Douaumont collapses. Flames rise for months. Bodies pile endlessly. The river runs red. The Somme begins in July 1916. A week-long bombardment shakes the earth. British soldiers climb from trenches. Whistles pierce the air. Machine guns respond instantly. Thousands fall within minutes. The ground devours them. Tanks appear through smoke. They crawl like metal beasts. They terrify defenders. Yet they stall in mud. In the skies, aircraft duel. Pilots fire at close range. Planes spiral downward in flames. On the Eastern Front, Russia collapses slowly. Defeats multiply. Food shortages spread. Protests erupt in Petrograd. The Tsar abdicates. The Bolsheviks seize power. Russia exits the war. Germany shifts troops west. In the Middle East, Ottoman forces fight desperately. Gallipoli becomes a nightmare. Allied troops land under fire. Cliffs turn into killing fields. Retreat becomes inevitable. In Africa, colonial soldiers clash for distant empires. In the Atlantic, submarines stalk silently. German U-boats sink merchant ships. The Lusitania sinks beneath waves. Civilians drown. American anger intensifies. Germany resumes unrestricted submarine warfare. The Zimmermann telegram is exposed. The United States declares war in 1917. Fresh American troops arrive. Morale shifts dramatically. In 1918, Germany launches the Spring Offensive. Stormtroopers infiltrate trenches. Allied lines fracture. Paris trembles again. American divisions reinforce the front. The Second Battle of the Marne begins. German momentum fades. The 100 Days Offensive begins. Allied artillery pounds relentlessly. German soldiers retreat exhausted. Revolution spreads in Germany. The Kaiser flees. November 11th, 1918 dawns cold and silent. An armistice is signed. The guns finally stop. But the silence feels heavy. In 1919, leaders gather at Versailles. The Treaty of Versailles punishes Germany harshly. Territory is stripped away. Reparations cripple the economy. Military power is reduced. Humiliation festers deeply. Austria-Hungary dissolves into fragments. The Ottoman Empire collapses. New nations appear overnight. Borders are drawn without mercy. Ethnic tensions simmer dangerously. 16 million lie dead. 20 million are wounded. Millions suffer unseen trauma. The Spanish flu spreads mercilessly. Entire villages disappear. Women step into factories permanently. Society transforms painfully. The League of Nations promises peace. It lacks authority. Economic crises grip Europe. Resentment grows. Extremism finds fertile ground. The war meant to end all wars plants darker seeds. 20 years later, the world will burn again. World War I reshapes global power. The United States rises stronger. Europe weakens permanently. Colonial soldiers demand rights. Independence movements strengthen. Technology advances brutally. Tanks become faster. Aircraft become deadlier. Submarines dominate oceans. Industrial slaughter becomes normal. Memorials rise in every town. Unknown soldiers rest beneath stone. Families mourn quietly. The earth still hides unexploded shells. Fields once soaked in blood grow crops again. Yet memories remain raw. Letters from soldiers survive. Diaries speak of fear. Photographs capture haunted eyes. The Great War leaves invisible scars. It destroys illusions of honor. It exposes the cost of pride. It reveals the fragility of peace. It warns future generations. History whispers through trenches. History echoes in monuments. History asks a haunting question. Was it worth it? The answer lies in silence. The answer lies in graves. The answer lies in broken empires. The answer lies in the shadows of Europe. World War I was not just a conflict. It was a transformation. It was a collapse of an old world. It was the birth of a violent century. It was a storm unleashed by ambition. It was a tragedy written in blood. And its darkness still lingers today.